If you're getting into music production, you've probably asked yourself this question: do I really need a MIDI keyboard? You see producers with keyboards on their desk, pads, knobs, and controllers everywhere, and it can feel like this is something you need straight away. So in this video, I'm going to answer that question honestly. We'll look at what a MIDI keyboard actually does, when it helps, when it can work perfectly fine without one, and how to decide if it makes sense for you. By the end of this video, you will know whether a MIDI keyboard is essential for you or something that can wait. Let's start very simply. A MIDI keyboard does not make sound on its own. It does not record audio. It sends performance data to your DAW. Things like which notes you play, how hard you play them, and when you played them. Your DAW then uses this information to trigger virtual instruments, synths, drums, or samplers. So a MIDI keyboard is really just a controller for your software instruments. And a keyboard is not the only type of MIDI controller. There are also pad controllers like launch pads, drum pads, and even electronic drum kits that can send MIDI to your DAW. They all do the same basic job, sending performance information so your software instruments can play sounds. One small thing to check before buying any controller is how well it works with your DAW. Some controllers are designed specifically for certain software. For example, Ableton Push is built to work with Ableton Live, while other controllers are more general and work well with most DAWs. Many MIDI keyboards also include extra controls like pads, knobs, or faders. These can be used to control things inside your DAW like adjusting volume, tweaking synth parameters, triggering drum sounds, or controlling effects in real time. They can make your workflow more hands-on, but they're not essential for getting started. One important thing to mention here: many electric pianos and digital keyboards can also be used as MIDI keyboards. If you already own an electric piano, you may not need to buy anything extra. When connected to your computer, it can control virtual instruments in your DAW in exactly the same way as a dedicated MIDI keyboard. So before buying a MIDI keyboard, it is always worth checking what you already have. Beginners often feel like they need a MIDI keyboard because it looks like the proper way to make music. It feels more musical, more hands-on, and more professional. And for many people, it does make music feel more natural. But that does not mean it's required. This is important. You can absolutely make music without a MIDI keyboard. Every DAW lets you draw notes with a mouse, edit MIDI in a piano roll, and program drums step by step. Many DAWs also include something called musical typing or keyboard typing. This lets you play notes using your computer's keyboard. It's not as expressive as a real keyboard, but it's more than enough to write melodies, chords, and ideas when you're starting out. So if you do not own a MIDI keyboard, you're not stuck. That said, MIDI keyboards are useful. They're especially helpful for playing melodies, writing chords, and capturing ideas quickly. If you have some basic keyboard skills, or even none at all, playing notes in can feel more faster and more expressive than clicking them in. Velocity, timing, and feel often come through more naturally. This can make songwriting feel more intuitive. For some people, a MIDI keyboard boosts creativity. It feels like playing music rather than programming it. You can experiment freely, try ideas without overthinking, and react emotionally rather than visually. If that sounds like you, a MIDI keyboard can be a great creative tool. A MIDI keyboard is less important if you mainly work with loops, build tracks step by step, and enjoy detailed MIDI editing. If you like working visually and precisely, a mouse and keyboard might suit you perfectly. There's no wrong workflow. Different approaches work for different people. Pads on your MIDI device can be used for drum programming. Pads can be fun and expressive, but they're not essential. You can program drums very effectively using your DAW's piano roll or step sequencer. Pads are a preference, not a requirement. Another thing beginners worry about is the size of the keyboard. Large keyboards with lots of keys and controls can look impressive, but more controls do not automatically make you more productive. If you do choose to get a MIDI keyboard, smaller and simpler is often better at the start. Something that can fit comfortably on your desk and feel easy to use will get used more. Some people worry that they need music theory or piano skills before using a MIDI keyboard. You don't. Many producers use MIDI keyboards in very simple ways. Single note melodies, basic chords, trial and error. You can learn as you go. One quick note: I'm not going to recommend specific MIDI keyboards in this video. That is a separate topic because the right choice depends on your budget, space, and how you like to work. The important thing here is to understand whether you even need one. Let me answer the question directly. No, you don't need a MIDI keyboard to make music. But for many people, it makes the process more enjoyable and more musical. If it helps you create more, it's worth it. If it feels like an obstacle, it's not. A sensible approach is this: start making music of what you already have. Learn your DAW, write music, and finish tracks. If you later feel limited by clicking notes or want a more hands-on way to play ideas, then the MIDI keyboard makes sense. Don't just buy one because you think you should. Buy one because you know why you want it. The biggest mistake beginners make is assuming gear is the missing piece. Creativity comes from practice, not equipment. A MIDI keyboard is a tool, not a shortcut. Here's the takeaway: you can make great music without a MIDI keyboard. You can also enjoy making music with one. Neither approach is better. The best setup is the one that keeps you creating consistently. If you want, leave a comment letting me know if you're currently using a MIDI keyboard or if you're thinking of getting one. And if you're already using one, which controller are you using? It's always interesting to see how different people work. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.